I'm moving to Mexico because I can save a lot more money when I get there. Rent is only like $300 in Mexico, give or take. Sometimes $200. Internet, cell phones, everything is like 70% cheaper. And, I can get closer to my family that lives there. And, I don't necessarily want to leave the United States, but I also don't want to fucking be paying $1,000 in rent and shit. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to like save up money and buy a house in Alaska. Cash money. No mortgage, none of that shit. Okay? I am a veteran and I can get the VA home loan shit, but I don't want to fucking deal with payments for 30 fucking years, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fucking deal with like, okay, I'm 37 years old. Do I really want to be 67 years old until I fucking get the title to the deed to my fucking house? No! Fuck, of course not. I don't want to fucking like be almost near, I guess, dead when I get the goddamn title to my house, bro. I don't. So I'm using this opportunity to not only move to Mexico, but get closer to my family that lives there. My grandma, my grandpa, they're in their 80s, bro. They are in their fucking 80s. And they don't speak English. And I've met them about like 4 times already. And life is just so much simpler in Mexico. Not only that, but the women are also a lot hotter. The females, I'll say it, the females in Mexico, they're a lot sexier than American women. I'll say it, it's the truth. And so not only do I want to go to Mexico for the next 4 or 5 years to save up money, but also I'm looking for like a wife or girlfriend or some kind of long-term thing with a female over there in Mexico, because I don't do that interracial shit, okay? I'm not into like women that are not Mexican like me, okay? I want a woman or a wife or a potential long-term, girlfriend that's the same ethnicity and culture as I am. And I'm not even fluent in Spanish, bro. It's gonna be a challenge when I get to Mexico, because I'm about 50% fluent in Spanish. Hablando español. But I'm using this opportunity to get more in touch with my culture. There's like Italian Americans, Japanese Americans. Their home side is like, across the ocean. And as a Mexican, mine is just right next door, south of the border as a Mexican. So I don't have to even travel far. So that's the thing. I'm using this opportunity to get closer to my culture and my heritage, get better at my Spanish, and save up money. Because when I come back to the USA, I don't want to be fucking paying a fucking 30-year mortgage. Who the fuck wants to pay a 30-year mortgage? Seriously, with like a 5% interest rate, 7%, 9%, whatever the fuck it is nowadays. Like, seriously, bro. Are you even going to be alive when you get the goddamn deed to your house? No! More than likely, no. Hopefully you would, but, like, do you really want to spend that amount of time paying off a fucking condo or a house or whatever the fuck? No! Houses are so fucking expensive, especially in Alaska, but if I save up enough money over 4 years, which I am, and I'm not going to tell you guys on the internet how much I make or anything like that. It's too impersonal, but I've already done the math, and I will have more than enough money over 4 years to buy a house cash money when I get back to the United States in 4 years, 5 years, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm also tax exempt because I'm a veteran, so I don't fucking pay property taxes or anything like that. And then I'm golden, bro. I'm golden. If I want to get a girl pregnant and start a family, shit, my house is already paid off, so I don't have anything to worry about. But that's my point. I don't want to be fucking spending 30 fucking years on a goddamn mortgage when I can go to Mexico and save almost $250,000. I'll just say that. Almost $250,000 saving money living in Mexico and then buying a house cash in 4 years. Because who the fuck wants to fucking pay a goddamn mortgage? Because you don't really own that shit with a mortgage. You know who owns it? The fucking bank. Fuck banks. I'm going to buy my house cash money up front when I get back to the USA in 4 years after living in Mexico. After getting in touch with my culture and my ethnicity and my language. Aprendo español in Arandas, Jalisco, Mexico, okay? So, Brolio's out. Peace. Muchos besos y adios. Adios, amigos. Ciao. See you later.